We're here with Kim Bulaga, junior on the South Dakota volleyball team. She's in her third season with the Coyote program. Kim, let's talk about last year a little bit, ending with such a strong run there at the end, getting to the conference tournament finals. How do you guys look to build on that for this year?
Well, we have really high goals for this year set. We're going to try to make it back into the Summit League conference, and I think we're going to build on it because we do have our 6 returning players from last year, so I think that's going to help us a lot to be able to run our system and also get to help those newcomers come in and be able to teach them. So there's something going on.
You mentioned there's a good nucleus back, but there's also some new players that have come in. How's everybody kind of blended together so far?
Everyone's blended very well so far. We love our new incoming freshmen, and everybody is getting along great. So.
Okay. Venturing into the Summit League this year, a new conference for USD. How do you look at it in terms of goals, or what is the team kind of eyeing as it goes into the Summit League?
Well, we have a lot of goals as our team going into the Summit League. We definitely want to make it into that conference championship game and be able to make our mark in the Summit League. I know we're ranked a little low, but we're ready to go in there and prove ourselves as a team and show them that we can be up there, and this may be our first year, but we're going to go out there and prove ourselves.
We were here with Natalie Walseth, a sophomore on the South Dakota volleyball team. Natalie was part of the team last year that ended as the Great West Conference runners-up. Natalie, the team really ended last year on a strong note. How do you think the team is going to be able to build on that going into this year?
I think the momentum that we had last year and then going into this spring has really helped us out coming into this preseason. I think we've just kept building and building and building, and now I think we're almost at that point where we're ready to go out and play and prove ourselves that we can play with those upper division schools.
Okay. With so many players back, there's 6 stars back. You also have a good group of newcomers coming in, freshmen and a couple transfers. How has the team blended together in practice so far?
We're all great. I was pleasantly surprised personally, but we've all blended together well. We all talk really well, and I think we're all building chemistry really well so far. So hopefully that'll show coming into our upcoming matches.
It's South Dakota's first year in the Summit League. What are the team's goals as the team goes into a new conference?
Our goals, we've set really high goals for ourselves, as Kim said. We want to get into that conference championship game, obviously. We want to beat state twice. We already know we can do that, so we want to go in and we're ranked really low, and a bunch of teams we beat are ranked higher than us, and we're not happy about it, and we're about to go prove ourselves.
We're here with South Dakota volleyball coach Matt Houk in his 4th season. Coach, let's talk about the end of last year and the momentum that was built. Do you hope the team builds on that coming into this season?
Yeah, I think the end of last year was obviously a great moment for us, especially how slowly we started. Started last year with three freshmen in the starting lineup. Got off to a really slow start. Was obviously extremely worried about how good we could be at that time, and we went out and made some big strides. Finished on a huge winning streak, got ourselves into the conference championship match, and again we returned 6 players from that squad that did that. That on top of the fact that we went out and played a really high level of competition this spring and set ourselves up for, I think, big things for our future.
You mentioned the 6 players back, 5 stars plus the libero, but there's also a good nucleus coming in of young players. How do you think they've blended together with the returnees so far?
Yeah, I would say so far in my 4 years here, this has been our best mesh so far. And again, I think that's a testament to the fact that we've got mature players coming back that understand that they need the newcomers. We need roles to be filled. And they were up for the challenge too. Our freshmen came in very motivated to come and improve themselves, along with our 2 transfers, and they all ran with it. They understand that there's competition within the team. At the same time, they all have the same goals in mind when they're going out, and that those goals are to win matches. So it's been good. There's been a great acceptance, I think, from both sides of it coming in. That's one of the hardest things to do, I think, in athletics is take those old players and those new players and get them on the same page, especially when you're a fall sport and you got 3 weeks before you get to play a game.
Right. South Dakota's going into a new league this year, the Summit League. You've played many teams in the league in the last couple years. What are the goals as we go into a new league and face some new competition?
Yeah, I mean, this year is interesting, the fact that we can't play in the conference championship tournament. So therefore, we had to really think about regular season and what we could accomplish in the regular season. And our goal is to finish in that top 4 this first year in the regular season. Put ourselves in a situation to prove to the rest of the league that in 2012 we are a tournament-bound team. you know, preseason rankings came out recently. Our players are really using that as motivation. There's, you know, 2 teams in the Summit League that we beat last year who are ranked higher than us going into this year, and I don't think, you know, I don't think other coaches took that into mind of what we did, even though we tried to go out and schedule Summit League opponents last year so we could prove ourselves. And actually, it's a great thing. You know, it's a huge bulletin board moment for us to go out and go, okay, hey, you know, we didn't get the preseason ranking that we believe we deserve, so let's go out and prove people and show them what we can do. So we're going to go out and we're going to work to finish in that top 4. Obviously, our ultimate goal is to go win the regular season championship. I think that would be a great moment for us to win the regular season championship and have the regular season champion not be able to participate in the tournament. For us, that would be, I think, a really neat thing, and it would set us up for what we're trying to do in the future here, which is be an NCAA tournament team every year.